Hi guys, how you doing? I just want to show you what's inside this mockup. Once you've downloaded, you're going to find four different folders. One folder called Black Paper Mockup with six different files, six different presentations of the same greeting card disposed in different ways. And another folder called Craft Paper Mockup with six different presentations in another card material. All these mockups are high resolution and are highly detailed. As you can see, the design has this fine paper texture that enhances the realism of this mockup. And you also are going to find effects like emboss and deboss that really push the mockup up. Then you can find a folder with a file with all the decorations that you can decorate your scene with, and the folder with all the textures. So let's start with the first one. To work with this, it's really simple. You just have to have two layers. You just have to change your design on these two layers. So if you want to change the front one, you select the first layer and you double click on the layer. This will open a new window with a place where you can put your design in. So I'm going to grab here some designs I made. So I'm just going to pick this one, for example. I'm using Illustrator, but you can use another program. You can use as long as you can just import the image or the vector file to this layer. Uncheck this layer, create a new layer. I'm just going to put like a background so I can see what I'm doing. So I come here and check the black one. I'm just going to paint it in black, create a new layer, and I'm just going to go here to my design, Command C on the Mac, Control C I think on the PC, and just going to Command V on this layer. Okay, paste it on there. So I'm going to paste it here, and I just clicked enter, so it fits there. Then I'm going to call this my design. Okay, and we're missing here some text, right? So I'm just going to go to my file, uh, again copy it, and go again to Photoshop, and then create text here and paste it. Okay, so I'm going to resize it a little bit just to make sure it fits well, and put this a little bit down, and this is it's going to be how it will look. So once you're finished, once you're done with putting your design on the layer, or just putting the elements of your design on this layer, click save. Then as you see there, it's saving it, and then you can close the window. Okay, so I'm just going to go again to my smart objects. Okay, and the thing is that is considering everything on this layer, so that's why it's just painting with the effect everything. So if you uncheck this layer, now you click save. Normally what I do to work better, I split the window so I can see both things. So I just come here to window, arrange to up vertical. Okay, So now I can see both windows in the same place. Okay, so as you can see here, I already have the design in the face of the mockup. Now if I want to change the effects on this design, I just have to click here, just check or uncheck. Okay, I have like white foil, gold foil, or other shiny foils. Okay, so for example, we have other two layers here also. You have inner bevel. So for you to click on inner bevel, you just have to uncheck this one. As you can see, the inner bevel just makes the effect. Okay, or upper bevel. Okay, you can have also both effects at the same time. You can have the shiny foil and the inner bevel. Okay, so let's take a closer look here. You can see you have like the two effects. Or the upper bevel. Okay, for example here you can see it really well. Duplicate the layers, and for that I normally use Command J, and I just duplicate, 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 duplicate. And as you can see, it's just duplicating layers and like putting the effects under other effects. Okay, so but I don't want all of these effects, so I'm just going to erase those. Okay, yes, and I'm good with this. Okay, so for example, if you want to make different effects also on different parts of the same design, you just can do other things, like for example this. Now I'm just going to create a layer mask. I'm going to erase the parts that I don't want to show. Okay, so I have the two effects. And this one, and I want this to be white, so I just going to erase that also. New layer mask. I'm going to paint this. I'm going to hide this on the layer mask. This way it gets white. Okay, so you have both effects. Let's say you want to, instead of having a green effect on it, you want to have a red one. Okay, so just double click on the layer, and you can or do two things, or just change the color here. Okay, just do that by clicking on or making a new one. Okay, for example, if I just want to make this red, just come here, make this red and this red, double click. Okay, in order to have contrast, you need to have one darker and the other one lighter. Okay, let's say this is okay for me. Okay, just change that, and then you click save, and then you have the red instead of the green. The same goes for the other layers also. Okay, so I have the green again. So let's say I just want to have another texture, because we have like a file full of textures. So I come here to my file with textures, my folder with the textures. Come here and I open the textures file, Photoshop file. And as you can see, we have a lot of a lot of textures here. Okay, so I already made a good red one, so shiny red. So you just can come here, select it, and then Command A to select everything, or Control A, and then you just copy, Command C, and you paste it on the layer, on a new layer, for that smart object, okay, for that texture, and do Command V to paste it inside. So to save this, just click Command S to save, and here we go, we have the red one. Okay, so let's say we just want to change this. You can do exactly the same thing with different textures for any of these layers, smart object layers. So let's go back to the green one. Command C, Command S, sorry. I prefer that way, yeah. So let's say we want to have like these two in black foil. Okay, just going, you have like a white foil here. As you can see, it has this little nice texture on it. So let's double click on it. So this is the white texture. We want the black texture. Okay, Command S to save it, and you have the black foil. Okay, so in order to accentuate this foil, you only need to click the highlights. Click the view of highlights of these highlights. Okay, as you can see here, you have like this really nice foil effect. Okay, so that's about it. So now we're going to put the decorations on it, and for that we're going to make another file. You put the dimension that you want on it. So let's say you need 3000 by 2000 and 300 dpi resolution. So we just create a new one. We'll call it new set decoration. Okay, click OK. Have a new one. Then let's close this one also. So let's import some artwork from this one to this one. So just come here, click two up vertical, and then we can just grab this background layer folder and drag it to the other file. Okay, so now you have the background layers available. Just click the ones that you don't need, and here you can just change it. Anyway, if you want to change it, the color, you just have to double click on the color. Let's duplicate this. Okay, Command J, and you duplicate it. Just double click on the color, and then you can just change the color to whatever color you like. So the best way to do this is just come here to your original file, select the greeting card. We select those, the first ones from base to the top, and we drag it, make new ones. Okay, make a new one, and then click Command E to make it just one piece, okay? And we duplicate also the shadow layers, and then we drag it up. Okay, we make a folder of these two layers. Call it my design, and then just drag it to the other window. Okay, so as you can see, you have on your design, okay, let's just put this upper. You have the background folder and the your design folder. Okay, so your design folder it's made with your greeting card and the shadow. Okay, two separate layers. The reason why is that is just because if you make those two one, you can have this folder in pass through. Okay, so shadows are going to be aren't going to be in line with the background. Okay, so once you have this folder, you can just move it around. You can put wherever you want it to. Okay, so let's do that. So we're going to now put some decorations on it. Let's go and make some decorations. Double click on the file called decorations, and you have here a lot of decorations that you can use to improve your mockup scene. So once again, I'm going to arrange my my windows in two up vertical. This one, it's the original one. I don't need this anymore, so I'm just going to my new set decoration. I'm going to drag to the other side, so I can drag also my my elements, my decoration elements, items. So let's say we have here lots of decorations. We have hanging items and floor items. On hanging items, let's start with the floor items. So let's say I like not this one. I like this one. I like the tree one, but I like the gold tree better. Yeah. I'm just going to grab this folder and drag it to the other window. Okay, I have this tree folder already. I like to maintain things really simple, really minimalist as possible. But you know what they say, less is more. So let's put here also some balls, Christmas balls. We have these ones, we have shiny ones. Let's try this green one. Just grab this folder and drag it to your other window, and you have here the ball. Okay, so your design should be on the top of all these layers. Now you can just drag your ball or your tree wherever you want. Let's try another one. Let's try another thing. Okay, what do you think? White ones? No. Let's try these ones. Okay, that's cool. And I like the little snowman. Let's just drag the snowman and drag it inside also. Snowman. And get this ball out of the way. Snowman. Let's just put the snowman here. Okay, so good to go. So let's make, for example, grab some little hanging items. Let's see what we have here. This one, this one, this one, this one, this one. Let's grab this one. Let's see how it goes. Yeah, tree man. Okay. So here we have really simple minimalistic scene. Let's say if you wanna change the background or color you want. So yeah, that's about it. So I hope you understand it, how it works. It's really simple. Any questions that you have, you just can message me through Graphic River, and I'll answer you as soon as possible. So thanks for watching. I hope you enjoy it. And if you want to download the item, you can find the link below.